Do you want to start a garden but don't want to spend too much money? Well, if so, you've come to the right place, because in this video we'll go over a few ways on how you can save money in the garden. So let's get started. Number 1. Starting your own seedlings. Buying seed packets is much cheaper than buying the plants at the nursery, and you can choose from a wider variety of species and varieties. Just look at the number of seedlings we are starting in our greenhouse. I have a full video on starting seeds, and I'll link it down below in the pinned comment. Number 2. Making your own compost. Composting is a great way to reduce waste and to enrich your soil with organic matter and nutrients. You can use old kitchen scraps, grass clippings, wood chips, animal manure, leaves, and any other organic materials to make your own compost pile or bin. These compost bays you see here were also made for no cost, because they were made from free pellets collected from the side of the road. Number 3. Use natural pest control. Instead of spending money on store-bought pesticides, you can use natural methods to deter or eliminate pests from your garden. For example, you can plant companion plants that repel insects, such as marigolds, basil, or lavender. These flowering plants will also help attract beneficial insects such as ladybugs, bees, or butterflies that will help pollinate your plants and feed on the harmful bugs. Mulch your garden beds. Mulch around your plants with any layer of organic matter such as wood chips, straw, leaves, or grass clippings. This will help retain moisture, prevent weeds, regulate the temperature, and protect the roots of your plants. You can get free or cheap mulch from local sources such as tree services or lawn mowing companies. Mulching will also save you time because you won't have to water and weed your garden as often. Collect your own rainwater. Watering your garden can often be quite costly, especially if you live in a dry climate or have a large garden. To save water and money, you can collect rainwater from your roof or gutters and just store it in barrels or tanks. You can store this water in the rainy season and then use it to water your plants when it is dry. Number 6. Swap plants and seeds with other gardeners in your area. If you want to increase the variety of plants that you grow in your garden, or if you just want to try out new plants, you don't have to buy them from a nursery or from the garden center. You can just swap plants with other gardeners in your area. You can exchange seeds, cuttings, bulbs, or potted plants that you haven't grown or don't need anymore. Number 7. Make your own fertilizers. Store-bought fertilizers can often be quite expensive, and that's why we often make a lot of our own fertilizers. If you have chickens like us, you can use their manure. It's very high in nitrogen and great for a lot of plants. You can also use manure from rabbits, sheep, cows, or horses, which you can get for little to no cost. We also like using seaweed in our garden as a fertilizer. We collect it from the beach for free, and then we soak it in water for about 6 weeks, and then we use it as a fertilizer in the garden. Number 8. Reuse and recycle materials. You can reuse and recycle materials that you already have or find them for no cost. For example, we use clear plastic bottles as protection from the cold, and use our mulch pile as a source of heat to germinate the seeds. And a lot of the punnets and pots are actually from our local garden center, which gives out used punnets and pots, and they still work perfectly fine. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and comment down below the ways on how you save money in your garden.